Pokemon Philosopher, Chapter 2, Part 4, Promises. Alright. Let's see what kind of promises we kept. Probably seeing Charlie about that thing that
now we're on the road
happened.
again. Let's find Charlie. If you spent some more time in the previous town and talked to some of the villagers, you'd find out that they were heading into the direction of a town called Graves Peak. So
that's a
we
promising
may have to
name.
go over a few hills in order to get there. But
Probably mean
while
the
we're
haunted
traveling,
area.
we can find a few surprises that... Wait, what's that?
Aliens? A flying saucer Pokemon. Okay, that's cool.
This
Why should
groovy
LGM
little
be the
fella
only
is
alien
Unifo,
Pokemon?
The techno Pokemon.
Well, I guess there's Malamar.
Its origins are
technically.
unknown, but it's rumored to be the creation of an advanced civilization, designed for the sole purpose of gathering information from other worlds.
Fair is kind of an
If
alien,
it
but
wasn't
you know
obvious
what I'm
by
trying
its
to mean.
design, it's capable of manipulating sound. It's able to replicate any kind of sound or music it hears, and will often
Everyone
replay them while
insists
dancing
that this is a
around
sound
in the
type
air to its
Pokemon,
own
even though that
amusement.
doesn't exist
And
yet
or
at the
to
time of
its
this recording.
trainer's own annoyance. These guys implement that ability through their new signature move, Remix, a steel-type move that will copy the additional effects of the previous move used.
Dang,
For
nice.
instance, if the previous move used was Flame Charge, then it would gain a speed boost after using Remix. Next up we have
Ooh.
Revolution Dwebble, the Clayin Pokemon. Due to the much softer grounds of the region, Dwebble could no longer make their shells out of stone, and instead used mud. This
see.
allowed them to create shells which were almost
So
indistinguishable
instead of Bug
from
Rock, it
pots.
became Bug Ground.
In fact,
Hmm.
a lot of ill-doers back in the day often used these Pokemon to create fake pottery. Needless to say, Sinistee don't really like these guys very much. Lastly, if
Ooh,
you're in for
hello.
a bit more of a challenge, we have Scarleo, the Wildcat Pokemon. If he looks familiar to you, that's because he is the evolved
Oh,
form
really?
of
He
Lion,
did look kind of familiar.
evolving at level 32. Scarleo is a proper name for this guy, since all that lying about
Probably
has
doesn't have
been
another
replaced
evolution after
with
that, though.
instinct and pure aggression.
And I'll say,
It prowls around its territory.
it evolves to
making
have
sure that
scars
nothing
on its
comes in
chest.
or out alive. Because of this, though, they are
And again,
pretty
Zangooses
talented
are
guard
born with scars
Pokemon.
on their chest.
Farms,
It's
which
weird.
these big guys call home, wouldn't dare be touched so long as they stalk the fields.
For good
Make
reason.
sure to add any of these new guys to your team.
I like the
if you're
Unifo.
interested.
I like all
Other
of these,
newbies
but
you
I
can
kind of like
find
the
around these
Unifo
parts
most.
are right
But
here.
they're awesome.
And here are all the oldies that you can find, including
That guy!
I
Thing next to Scyther.
recommend adjusting your team if I were you.
I don't
because
know the Pokemon next
I
to
have a feeling that
Carablast,
a lot
but
of stuff's
you
going
know why.
down once we reach Tomb's Peak.
It's a cool looking mon, though.
As the sun falls, Graves Peak
And by the way,
rises.
and when I say the one next to
That's an old
Carablast, I
saying
mean the
around
fire
here and
one, just
how
to be
the town
clear.
got its name.
In case someone
Though
tells me, oh,
it
it's a
seems
Wingull.
grim,
No.
It's actually a really lovely place. Though not many people prefer to come here due to the well-known trainer's
Oh, God.
Graves Peak, home of the Trainer's Memorial. Come and visit some of the greatest Pokemon trainers in history. Past
kinda fitting.
champions, Elite Four members, heroes. Honor their legacy and be inspired to be just like them. And if you ever want
And
to know
die?
more or find out about your own heritage, visit us at tombkeepers.com. Tombkeepers will keep you safe.
It's like Ancestry.com, but with more death involved. That's kind of a bit of a memento thing. I'm
Yeah,
not too mad about that
this
one.
place is basically Lavender Town, but for Pokemon trainers. You can see now why not many people like to visit this place.
Yeah.
Revolu is a region built on looking forward instead of looking back. Though
But if
acknowledging
those
the
who-
past and those who have succeeded before us wouldn't hurt.
It's very
As
useful.
always,
After all,
wild
those
Pokemon
who
can
don't
be
learn
found
from their
for
past
those
are
who
going to
care to
repeat it.
look.
But those who look too
In
far in
terms
the
of the oldies,
future,
mostly
their
ghosts
past will
and
start to
dark-type
sneak up on
Pokemon.
them.
And as for the new guys, well, I can't reveal too many just yet.
Of course.
However, Grimmin and, for the first time, Paling
Ooh.
can be found stalking the areas at night.
Nice.
As well as one new fella that I can introduce.
Oh.
This is Scalpion, the X-ray
Ooh,
Pokemon.
a scorpion Pokemon,
Its
like
bone-like
Scorpy.
exoskeleton is bioluminescent, allowing this Pokemon to see in the dark with relative ease. It mostly hunts bug-type Pokemon, using the glowing orb on the end of its tail to lure them in, before going in for the kill. If you like ghost types, I think this guy will serve you pretty well. However, ghosts aren't the only creatures around here. Look who it is.
Charlie. Realize Jason Stan. Oh. Someone you know?
I'm sorry, Dad.
Oh, your father.
I'm trying. I really am. But I just... No, I promised you. But... Player?
Charlie.
What are you doing here?
Charlie, what's going on?
Nothing. I was just visiting someone.
Your own dad's
I take it you
grave.
probably want to battle?
No, I want to know if you're okay. I was hoping the character would say no.
Oh, me?
It's not the
I'm
time.
fine. It's just... Well, I haven't really been doing that well with my gym battles lately, and I just thought I'd come visit my dad, since it's been a while. My old one.
Pokemon
Not
War?
to be confused with my current father, my
Stepdad.
stepfather, who's also a member of the Elite Four. My mother was always a little obsessed with the big leagues. Anyway,
Humble
just thought
flex.
I'd visit him for a bit.
What happened? Was you in the Great Pokemon War, the Lieutenant Search? Nah, it was about
It's
4 years ago,
Not
so...
nice
yeah.
to talk about, but
It was an incident
I'm
with
not
the
going
Steelix.
to deny history by ignoring
A
it.
piano fell on his head.
You see,
I say a
my
piano type
father
Pokemon, but this
used
is
to
just
be
yet.
the league champion before your sister.
Really?
It wasn't for very long, but, well, he inspired me. I mean, he's the main reason why I love Pokemon so much. Even after he lost and was dethroned, he still kept traveling around the region, helping out wherever he could. But he always made sure to have some time to spend with me. I remember during certain weekends we would visit the beach and just walk by the ocean shore. But then, one day he got sick, and, well,
Here we are. You put the pieces together.
the last time I spoke to him, he asked me something. He told me to promise him that I would become a good Pokemon trainer just like him. And, well, that was the last time I ever spoke to him. What I'd give just to speak to him one more time. Spend one more day by the beach with him. But I can't. There's only one thing I can do now. A promise is a promise, and I'm keeping it. I'll admit, I'm not the best at Pokemon battles, and all the criticism I've received is right, but I'm not about to give up now. Not ever. No matter how much I hurt myself, it'll be worth it in the end. Come on, player!
He really wants to to uphold his father's legacy.
Don't worry, Dad. I won't let you down. Go! Rin Rin!
He don't want to see his son let down his father, and I can relate to that much. Though my father's still with me, fortunately.
No, I mean, this isn't over yet. Go! Koalma! I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Go! Carablast!
I'm taking it out.
No, I'm sorry. No. I promised him. Promised. I promised. Go, starter!
Well, we know what the water type would be by now, but that's it.
Why? Why?
See, I could if I could. I feel
No.
like I'd just let him win at that point, so he doesn't
my-
feel like a failure.
Why, Dad? I don't like Pokemon battling. Why'd you have to give me a promise I couldn't keep?
I admit it.
No. No, I can keep it, I swear.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, got a little emotional.
Very.
Bad memories, that's all. Sorry if I hurt your Pokemon, and for dragging you into this.
That's the point of battles. We hurt each other's
I'm just-
Pokemon.
Gonna go to the Pokemon Center now and heal.
Both my Pokemon
I'll beat you
and
one of these
myself.
days, I promise you.
I hope you
Promise.
do. Don't make a promise you
Ugh.
can't keep.
What are you doing still following me, you worthless little runt?
What? What the hell?
Ow, ow! Get your stupid burning
I
claws
those
off of me!
Larvastar
Didn't you hear me? You've already had enough
Larvastar,
chances.
Scyther,
So go,
Fusion.
roam free, into the wild, be someone else's problem.
can't.
Why they bothered
It's
making
illegal.
you disgusting Alcamon, I'll never know. You're all disappointments.
You can tell he's evil because he got a clink on his freaking shirt. And
Hey,
we all know
what
how
do you
Esco
think you're
feels about
doing?
that Pokemon.
You can't just treat a Pokemon like that. First off, I'm the man in charge. I can treat Pokemon however I like. Second off, this is an Alcamon, not a Pokemon. And third, I have the right to, since this fella is useless. He can't do jack in battle, and he always ends up hurting himself for no reason.
It's like I think
Honestly,
Pokemon
what
that
was
weren't
Nicholas
the same
even
type, except they're
thinking
both
when
bug
making
types,
these
so
stupid
meh.
things? They can't even battle, even if their life depended on it. Not every Pokemon is good for battle, and you can't just mistreat them just because they're not living up to your standard.
And some are good for
They're
battle in
your
different ways.
responsibility.
Anyone remember the legendary
Doesn't matter
Pachirisu?
what these things are. Pokemon, Alcamon, to a trainer, they are your
Typical
soul. And
experiment.
if you're going to
Anyway.
treat your soul like this, you should be ashamed of yourself. You don't even deserve the right to be a trainer. Oh, don't I? You know, I was just gonna throw this piece of garbage into the wild and have that be the end of it. But, since you're so persistent, I think I'll gladly teach you two punks a lesson. Starting with you, mute mouth. Let's battle!
Why me? I know it's because I'm the main character, but you know. Just
Don't
like in the
deserve
anime,
to
this
be
would
a
totally
trainer,
be
huh?
Charlie's battle.
Well, I'll show you. Go!
The whole main character in the
Scalpion!
anime wouldn't even do this. We do some other random bullshit thing. And then maybe we get it. Maybe.
Ugh, stupid insect. Whatever. That was only a warm-up. Go, Lampent!
Yeah, he's a random trainer.
Ah, idiots! I'm surrounded by idiots! You know what? This is your last chance. You screw this up, and it's on you. Go! Sylvester!
Sidesta.
Introducing Project Firebug.
Better than I was
Sylvester.
trying to come up with.
This Pokemon was designed for combat in mind, combining Cypher's power with Larvesta's fiery abilities. As usual, however, the melding
It failed.
between DNA has led to a few problems. It's nowhere near as strong as Scyther, loses its ability to fly, and it superheats its size, although they can cut through metal,
Which is
are
impressive.
often seen hurting this Pokemon, or even melting altogether,
Ugh.
causing the creature immense pain.
Good lord. What a cursed existence. I mean, it looks cool, but ugh.
Why am I not surprised? Ah, useless, useless, useless thing! You poor excuse of a Pokemon! You're not even worth livestock! Poor Pokemon for a poor trainer. With the way you act, I'm surprised you even got a license. You don't even deserve that Alcamon that you have.
So I'll take it.
You know what? Fine. If you don't think I should have it, then you have it! I'm out of this dump!
Here's its ball.
Oh, don't you start this with me again. You already had plenty of chances. A mistake like you shouldn't have been invented, so get lost!
Man, imagine being told that. Ooh.
Oh,
Way to go, Cypher
my
Star.
goodness. Are you
Probably
alright?
knocked him to the other side of this area.
You took Fucking
Is that
nasty
like...
pig. Well, it's okay. It's just a black eye. You'll be all right.
Oh, the punk hit them. Like,
Poor
I thought
thing.
that a lot of the sight the star hit
He didn't
him.
deserve to have a
I
trainer like that.
misinterpreted.
Come on, let's get you checked. Shh. Yeah, I know. You probably don't trust me after that. But don't worry. I'm not
After a
going to
trainer
like
here
him.
kicked your ass.
He didn't deserve you.
Player here.
Hmm. Besides, if you don't trust being in the Pokemon Center, I can take care of that eye myself.
I got some potions.
Here.
Charlie places a cloth over the bruised eye.
There you go. Does that feel better? Yeah.
Sight the star.
Come on, let's get you sorted. You'll be okay now. I'm sorry, player, but I better tend to this. It's a bit more important than any gym battles, so you may not see me around for a while.
Understandable.
In the meantime, though, if you are struggling on what gyms to try out next, perhaps the ones in Ginger Hill. Might take you a while to get there on foot, but if you take the Detra way, it shouldn't be too far.
The train.
Anyway, I'm gonna go and help Sylvester now. I'll see you around.
I could see Excite the Star
Well.
and Sylvester.
That was quite an emotional roller coaster,
I'll
wasn't it?
friggin' say.
I do hope Charlie and that Alcamon will be okay.
Maybe they'll be
But
friends.
now that we've checked on them,
Hopefully.
I think it's
Maybe
best
Charlie
that
will
we give
find
them
his
some
way now.
space and move on to our next gym battle. As for what this Ginger Hill may hold, we'll just have to wait next time as our journey through Revolu continues.
Not next week, though, because Esco took a bit of a break, but, you know, that's deserved, you know. Breathers are fine. They're healthy. But this one was a depressing one to get through. Like, it's not like I'm gonna get depression from it, just like one of those where it's like, damn, you know? So much loss of life when he tries on father. Now he hates the promise that he made, but doesn't want to let him down. We'll just break the promise, Charlie. What's your father gonna do? Rise from the dead and come get you? Actually, it's the Pokemon universe, so maybe they could. Comes back as a Yamask to get him or something. I want his dad down. Although, maybe with this new Pokemon, he could find a way that what he really wants is to be like a doctor or something. Like a Nurse Joy or, again, something like that. Sort of like how Beto was, or the Gen 7 rival before they not Gen 7, the Gen 8 rival before they decided to completely butcher him and throw him in the garbage bin. At least that's how I see it. Not Hop, the other one. The one, you know, the one that was their typical rival, and they decide, nah, fuck that, halfway through. God, Gen 8 was bad. But anyway, the point in it is just depressing. But, and the way that guy treated his Pokemon was terrible. The Alcamon doesn't deserve this. They're crimes against God, but they didn't ask to be born. They were created so that one guy could do a humble flex. Nothing humble about it. Cause more problems than anything. I mean, he's made Pokemon that look cool, but it's not worth it in the end. These are things that should only exist in, like, you know, like, those articles, at least that I've been getting. It's just like, random guy makes new Pokemon, makes different variations of the original three, like Squirtle as a fire type and Bulbasaur as a water type and all that stuff, you know? No, they don't deserve this. Like, this just deserves to be like a Reddit or something. I mean, granted, this is a YouTube series, so it doesn't, they aren't really doing it or anything, and plus Pokemon's fake, but still. It's just depressing. Sad episode, but hopefully from this, Charlie will find his way, and maybe he can bring out his dad's blessing just in his own special way. Like, I hate battling, but maybe it's the way that you're battling that you hate. You gotta try doing it a different way or something. I don't know. Either way, though, hopefully it gets better from here. And I hope the two become friends, and maybe Charlie will find a way to get it to evolve by treating it a different way, you know? Yeah. Oh. Well, just got to see some cool new Pokemon in this one, at least, so, you know, there was a bright side to it, there was some good to it. Just wasn't worth it in the end. At least we get to know about Charlie's space and all that stuff, so, yeah. We won't see Charlie for a while, we won't see some Pokemon stuff for a while, but, you know, it's good. So, good work, let's go tonight. Later.